Right. Oh, we're start off immediately with choosing our servants. So we're up against berserkers. So, okay, I'll bring Kukulkan. Who else? Oh yeah, I need to Chris. Where's she? Oh. But let's just put her in the back line. Since we have Kukulkan, I think I'm gonna bring Merlin. I think I'm gonna bring Habitrot because why not? And then just extra for bond points. Oh yeah, because there's no support at all, so it's gonna cost a lot. So they just bring any 3 stars. Yeah, why not? Okay. Why are we suddenly fighting them? Oh wait, the support Kukulkan have that Pierce invincible, right? Oh wait, but Mashu has it. Why not? Seriously? Seriously? That didn't do it? That's annoying. Wait, how many left? 1. Okay, not gonna lie, I did not I was not expecting Masha to actually finish it off, but cool. Oh my god, these two again. Right, she doesn't have any invincibility pierce, right? Sure hit, but that's not gonna do anything against invincibility. Oh, that's annoying. Ooh. And they have 4, not 3. That's the more annoying part. Oh yeah. So annoying. Okay, now if there's a berserker enemy, I'm gonna assume it's the mindless Danos, and so I have to use the craft essence with Ignore Invincible. Is it the one? I think it's the one with Altera, right? I think. Need to check that later. Guess this one is one left. Urgh. So annoying. Okay, finally. And now we can hit them with Kukulkan's Noble Phantasm. Oh, almost forgot. Damn. It's going to be a little longer before I can show you what Daybit is up to. Would you mind waiting outside? Oh, then could I ask you to neutralize the mindless Danos wandering around the dome? The scent of the Magui and Pulque. Okay, I really don't know how to pronounce this. We use in the ritual tends to attract them, you see. Okay, so that's why. Okay, we're finished chasing all the mindless Danos that were near the dome back into the jungle around the base. Now we just have to wait for Tepeyu to come let us know when Zukui is ready. Gotcha. I'll just go take a little break in the shade. I want to make sure I have everything we learned straight. Yeah, that was a lot we learned last time. I'm gonna go back to my base form too. I've been out a lot lately, so I should try to conserve magical energy. Sounds like you could all use a little break. Since we have a lovely lake right here, would you like to go swimming? Oh man, I really would, but I have to focus on the mission right now. Also, can you breathe underwater too, Kukulkan? Huh? Why would you even ask? Of course I can. On land, underwater, in outer space, I'm fine anywhere. Huh. I mean, if she can breathe. I mean, yeah, I guess. She's an alien. She's the god of this Lostbelt. She's everywhere. What about you, Nito Chris? You probably went swimming in the Nile River. Huh? Oh, Nito Chris went back up to the dome. There was there was something she wanted to ask Zikwi. I see, Zikwi is really knowledgeable, so I'm sure she'll get the answer she's looking for. Oh, speaking of Zikwi, that reminds me. Using proper human history terms, do you think Tepeyu and Zikwi are married or lovers or something along those lines? Damn Ash, priorities. Oh my, got a bit of a curious side to you, Ash? Do you really wanna know? Oh, I don't mean anything by it. I was just thinking it would be nice if that was the case. Oh, I agree, it would be, but those two will always just be friends. As much as Zikwi may look like a Dainos, the truth is, she isn't. She'll never be able to live among peers, be involved with them, or be freed from her duties. Her job is to look over, to supervise all of Miklan. It's been that way since she was born, and will continue to be so until she dies. She'll never be able to leave Medstitlan, no matter what. At first, Tepeyu refused to accept that, and he looked for a way to free Zikwi. But it was no use. Before, I couldn't imagine why he chose to move to the first stratum on his own. But now that I have a human form, I think I understand. Knowing that he would fail to save Zikwi, Tepeyu couldn't allow himself a happy life. So he moved all the way to the edge of the world to be alone. There he studied the concept of death as a way to punish himself. Wow. The concept of death? Why that? It's not my place to say, not while my own maidenly heart is still actively maturing. Did she say she has a human form? So I guess it's quite recent that she got this human form. Maybe since Daybit arrived. But then again, there was already humans, the Khan Kingdom. Maidenly heart. Growing up, speaking of which, Kukulkan, Khan, there's something else we've been wondering about. Did you always look the way you do now? Exactly my question, Mash. The Dainos are Miklan's dominant species. Since you're their god, wouldn't you look like one yourself? Are you saying I lack common sense? Just kidding. Don't worry, I'm not mad. I still don't really get common sense or feelings, but I at least know they're important. Anyway, yes, I am a god, and I did originate here in Miklan. But this form is something I only recently gained. Before that, I was just the teachings of the sun, a wind only the Dainos could sense. A year ago, when knowledge of the proper human history first came to Miklan, we learned of gods. That's when the son Kukulkan formed the name of a god. So the name Kukulkan is actually quite new here as well, I guess. She was just the teachings of the sun, the wind. Then I guess they're borrowing terms from proper human history, and I guess that's how she got the name Kukulkan. That's when the son Kukulkan formed the name of a god. That was the instant in which I gained this form. All of a sudden, things that couldn't be seen had a shape. Things that could only be sensed could now be spoken of as fact. For us, the shock was big enough to rock the world to its foundations. Gods can only be born from intelligent humanoid beings, so that's what we would be too. We should be too. And just like that, I was tossed out into Chichen Itza. Stark naked! I guess she was born, I mean, it's a birthday suit. Naked? Yes, at the time I didn't have any emotions, so I just started talking to the priest as I was. It wasn't long before I realized I didn't feel quite right, and that I might be doing something inappropriate. So I absorbed all of proper human history's common sense in one go, then stole some clothes from the Danos standing closest to me. Common sense? Which was Tepio, by the way. He had already retired to the first stratum by that point, but he always listened to me closely back when we were still just Win. I see, I think I can imagine what you were like back then. And from there you ran straight to Mexico City high fashion, right? I'm trying really hard to forget that whole thing, so please don't ask Tepeo about it. Anyway, that's how I ended up in human form, one based off of the Kukulkan of proper human history. Okay, that makes sense. The Quicksand archetype will forever remain mentally 1 year old, but I am a god and actually am just 1 year old. Oh yeah, yes, since Daybit came, so yes, she is technically 1 year old. This form, that is. After that, I found that snot-nosed brat. I mean, young Tezcatlipoca riding a Danos and playing king near Chichen Itza, and I made him its actual king. Riding Danos. Then I ran off to Mexico City to spend all my time having fun and experiencing all the latest culture, yes! I see, so you wanted to try life in a big city. I can definitely understand that. If I had been in your position, I can't see myself sneaking out of Caldia base and paying a visit to the nearest town of Ushuaia myself. But never mind that now. Putting together everything you've told us, it sounds like you're not actually a Danos god. Instead, you were born from the Mala, Mictlan's creators, and you serve as their representative. Yeah, she's basically like the avatar for Mala. Does that mean you're actually archetype Mictlan then? Hey, yeah, if we consider a meteorite a planet too, then it could have also had a mind of its own. Oh, a lot of pieces are starting to come together. Yeah. This section has been a lot of lore drop. That's right, which is why Zequick and I get along so well. She's basically archetype Meta Earth, so she also knows what it's like to fail to become the archetype you wanted to be. You wanted to be. Okay, why the serious music here? You want to know how Kamazots turned servants into guardians of the underworld? Yeah. Actually, yeah. Yes, a command spell alone should not have been able to cause complete alteration. There must be something more to it. Some sort of secret or ritual that transforms their very existence and binds their life force. Zakui, you say you've observed everything that's ever taken place in Miklan. So if anyone can answer my question, it's you. What did Kamazots do to them? How can I become a guardian of the underworld myself? I see, so you think you need to do the same. Alright, I'll tell you what I saw. I'll tell you how those proper human history heroic spirits, each of whom already had their own underworld to begin with, were assigned to the levels of the underworld and became altar guards of Miklan. Okay, so Netokra is trying to find out how to go through authorization herself, seems like. It's so smoky in here, but it's not stinging my eyes at all. I'm feeling a little dizzy. What is this stuff? Thank you for waiting, everyone. I'm ready to begin the Popol ritual. Normally, I can see everything from Miklan's second stratum to its 8, but Daybit has been the exception. Whenever I tried to observe him from here, all I would see is a deep darkness. He was there yet not there, present yet unseeable. It was like observing an empty cavern with extremely low atomic density, completely devoid of matter. A cavern devoid of matter? Like the supervoids found in the large-scale structure of the universe? Let me process what I just read here. A cavern devoid of matter, like the supervoids found in the large-scale structure of the universe. I'm just gonna pretend I understood that. Does this mean Daybit is wearing some kind of filter that makes him normally visible when he's in front of you, but also cloaks him in darkness when viewed from a distance? So even as an observer, I haven't been able to witness his actions. The only ones who know what Daybit has been up to are Daybit himself and Miklan's own time. So to answer your question, I'm going to have you view that time itself. The Sen is the Popol, a ritual that connects your minds to Miklan's. I've set it to begin with Metztitlan from 1 year ago. Please close your eyes and let your body feel the intoxication. Sounds like we're about to get wasted. With this ritual, to the maximum extent possible, you should be able to vicariously experience everything Daybit did in the years since he spoke with me. Okay, we're about to see what happened. What kind of voice should I give Daybit? Is it deep? So the sun disappeared, but it returned to Miklan's sky 100,000 years later. He's American, right? I think. Impressive. I didn't think the Mala would take such extreme measures. There's no logical reason to favor this underground world so heavily, so they're clearly not operating on logic anymore. I guess this is their way of apologizing to all the life forms they let go extinct in proper human history. Thank you, Zekwick. Is there anything you need? If there is, I'll get it for you. No? Then this is goodbye. I repaired the sluice. You should hire some smaller Danos to maintain it, or it will eventually fall apart again. Whoa. So you're the Cryptor. And I see you're all alone. Did you really think you could cross this fourth underworld and Mictlan Space 3 all by yourself without so much as a guide? Space 3. Yes, exactly. That's exactly how a human should be. There is nothing better or more fitting than being alone. When you're alone, you don't have to protect anyone else. As long as you're strong, you don't need to care about anyone either. But you should curse me. You should loathe Mictlan. For as long as I, Camazotz, am here, no one will ever reach the 9th stratum. Whoa. Whoa, why did he use command spell just now? Did you want to keep going, Camazotz? I've got 2 more of those in me. No, let's end it here. Your blood is absolutely revolting. Only a hero can defeat a hero. I admit it, you do have the right to enter Kalakmul. Did Daybit use command spell on himself? But I won't let you enter for free, Cryptid Daybit Sam Void. I want to know about your mythology. Tell me all about it. I'm a creature of Mictlan, of a mythology that defeated ORT 6 million years ago, and that everyone's forgotten today. Proper human history mythology, Lostbelt mythology. I don't care which one is superior, I just want to know about them. I want to know if I existed in your world too. Does he? I don't know. Whoa, what is this? Is this the Tree of Emptiness? So, this is it. I finally made it. As I thought, ORT is dead, but only because it ran out of fuel. If I use lots of high quality magical circuits to close its wounds, it'll start up again in no time. Still, Zakuik said that the cosmic rays emitted from the bottom stratum would stop in a year, which would then be followed by a period of underworld pilgrimage. I won't be able to come here again for another year. I'll need to use that time to make sure I'm ready. Guess I'll better summon a servant. Wait! Wait, he hasn't... Wait, Tezcatlipoca is not even summoned yet? What? How? What is Daybit? What the heck? He really has been fighting on his own, so he did use command spell on himself just now. What the He hasn't even summoned Tezcatlipoca yet. Wow. Lostbelt or not, this is still Mictlan. There should be more than enough in the way of catalysts. So I guess this entire area is pretty much the catalyst for Tezcatlipoca. Even if I don't count as part of humanity, I can still summon a servant with the power of the land itself. Okay, I swear it's like every line that comes out from this guy's mouth is like we just learn more and more new things. What? Don't count as part of humanity? What do you mean by that? A servant who will respond to my call, who is unconcerned with good and evil, but who still approves of war. Yeah, that's got the fucker. I've got it. You'll be the one to help me, almighty Tezcatlipoca. Wow. And he was so confident too that he would be able to summon Tez. Blue Tezcatlipoca. Oh man, can't believe it. You actually made a human body to possess just to answer that guy's summons? Is he really that interesting? Looks like you and I are both still way too lenient in our trial judgments. Well, whatever. If you're gonna back that guy, then I'll back my own allies. Whichever one of us survives will all be down to luck. See you later, Black Tezcatlipoca. Good luck using knowledge from proper human history to become supreme in Mictlan. So both of them were summoned at the same time. Hey there, brother. How do you like my Mexico City? It's actually got a different name, but this is 2019. If you're gonna say it out loud, it's better to go with the most recent one. The name may be new, but it still looks like an ancient Aztec city. Why didn't you make any modern buildings? That was the one thing she refused to compromise on. As a big brother, who am I to say no? Oh, is he talking about Tlaloc? Anyway, the Kilome are all set to go, though they'll still need firearms to kill Danos. Right now, I'm just leasing some from Koyanskaya, but it won't take long for me to spin up my own production line. I'll make sure all the Okilome have the latest in weapons technology. If something can be done, you can do it. Almighty God indeed. The only thing you're missing is a rival. I'm sorry I couldn't change summon Quetzalcoatl while I was at it. Was that supposed to be a joke? Knock it off. You know it would be all out war if Lady Birdbrain was here. I can assume that would be the case. But damn, like Daybit, like what is he? Like he is very confident in everything he's doing. But hey, at least I found someone else I can enjoy playing with in the meantime. A Mictlan mate, Kukulkan. Daybit, I've created an underground path to ORT. We can use Dano's hearts to supply it with energy. In a year, its wounds will have more than closed up. I also made my last candidate. I'll have him turn into me over the course of the next year. Why does he need a candidate to make another Tezcatlipoca? So he'll also be Tezcatlipoca in a year's time, huh? Understood. Make sure you train him well in both body and mind. We'll need a clear will and a strong ideology if we're going to give ORT orders. So we will spend this year furthering our goal of destroying this planet and erasing any trace of humankind. What about the other cryptors? Isn't your plan at odds with this foreign god's goals? I don't care. If Vodheim wins, the other Lostbelts will just disappear, and us with them. So there's no issue with that. I'm here to fulfill my obligations, nothing more. If you have any objections, now's the time to voice them, Tezcatlipoca. It's not too late to change the plan. Objections? Hardly. Your idea is awesome. I always want to see the end of an entire planet. Alright, Sam. We have our very own war, annihilation, and banquet to begin. Let's get started. Damn, these two are psychos. Oh yeah, they were watching that. Okay, so let's just make sure we all saw the same thing here, same thing there. I saw Daybit making an underworld pilgrimage all on his own, finding Orti's body in Miklan's bottom stratum. I saw him talking to Tezcatlipoca about using Dano's hearts to reactivate ORT. And I saw him planning to go back down to the bottom stratum to do just that in a year's time, which would be now. Yeah, same. He doesn't just want to destroy Miklan, he wants to destroy all of Earth. The poisonous gas that fills the 8 and bottom strata disappears once a year for just a few days at a time. Last year, Daybit managed to complete an underworld pilgrimage during those scant few days, and now that time is approaching again. It seems if we don't stop his second pilgrimage, Miklan will completely collapse. And proper human history will disappear along with the entire planet. But why would he do something like that? If he destroys Earth, he'll die with it. Yeah, the ritual didn't reveal why he's doing this. Yeah, there's still a lot to find out. Yeah, that's not a problem I think we should be ignoring either. We know what he's doing, what his goal is, and where we need to go to stop him. That's a big step in the right direction. But at some point, we're going to have to answer why he wants to destroy Earth in the first place. Be that as it may, right now, stopping Daybit is our top priority. Kukulkan, Zekuik, when will the poisonous gas in the 8th stratum clear? Kukulkan? Yes, I'm sorry, I was a little lost in thought. I'm afraid I can't tell you the exact time the gas will dissipate. I can only say that it will happen in the next few days. That's okay, that's enough. Okay? We know Daybit has only one command spell left. He used one in his battle with Kamazots and another to activate Tezcatlipoca's Noble Phantasm in Mexico City. He probably means to use the last one to revive ORT. If we let him reach the bottom stratum again, it's over. Fortunately, the underworld is still closed off. And I'm sure the Danos will help us once we explain the situation to them. If they help us invade Mexico City, we can capture Daybit and stop him from reviving ORT. I agree, as long as we can convince the King of Dinosaurs, I'm certain they'll help us. This doesn't just concern proper human history. This is a battle to protect humanity with Earth itself at stake. So you want to stop Daybit and save humanity. You're very brave to go up against someone who fought Kamazots to a standstill. Yeah, 1v1 at that. But there's no point in that if it gets you killed. Why not go back to Chichen Itza and wait to see what happens instead of risking your own necks? Maybe Daybit will fail, maybe ORT will never wake up. And even if the world is destroyed, it won't be your fault. So why not relax and enjoy yourselves? I'm afraid we can't do that if we don't protect the world. But isn't the destruction of worlds natural? We don't fight among ourselves, we don't struggle against how things are. We simply go with the flow as you say. That's how we've been able to live peacefully for 66 million years. If the world is destroyed, that just means its time has come. I don't think humans have any right to interfere. Don't you agree, Big Brother Tepeu? fighting to protect the world just because you don't want to die is just selfish, even wrong, isn't it? Even if the world is destroyed and all life dies out, that's not a tragedy, it's just the natural order of things. You're a bit too accepting about this. All life is equal, no living thing is worth more than any other. Death comes for everything eventually, and nothing deserves preferential treatment. So no matter what happens or who dies, there's no need for such intense grief. As living beings, fighting out of a desire to protect someone or something is fundamentally wrong. There's something not right about that. Like, I get what she's saying, but huh? That's strange. I was trying to cheer you all up, but it looks like I did the opposite. I'm sorry. I wish that I had gone better. Oh, but you really don't need to worry about this too much. Even if Daybit doesn't wake ORT up, it won't be long before Miglan ends anyway. Huh? What was that, Zakui? Huh? Did you not tell them, Big Brother Tepeo? Miglan's sun will soon reach its critical mass. It will explode and wipe us all out after 10 more cycles. Well, that's new. Miglan's destruction is going to happen no matter what. Every Danos knows this. How come we didn't know? Does she know? I mean, I feel like she should know. Huh. Well. Where's this fragment? Ooh. I wonder. Maybe we're gonna see Yolga Marie again. It's okay. So, alright, so. That was a lot. Okay. We kind of learned what Daybit is up to, what he's been up to, how he summoned Tezcatlipoca, what his plan is. We just don't know his motive, like why he's doing all this, what the hell he is. And now we just found out that apparently the sun is gonna explode anyway in 10 cycles. Wow, that's fun. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here for now. I'm gonna continue fragment 3 here in the next video. So yep, thank you guys for watching. Hope you all have a good day. Hope you enjoyed section 14. It was a lot of lore drop, story, like explanation, everything. It was a lot, and it's very much needed, but it's never enough. We need more of that. So yep, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.